Okay, hello everybody. I promised you a chat. Here's the chat. This is your Saturday afternoon. Hang out, chitter chatter. Let's speculate, let's pondulate, let's ponder. Let's all the other eights circumnavigate, master. No, let's not. Let's not. So I wake up, I do as is my habit. I have coffee. I see what the forums are saying. I see what the news is saying. I see what the latest from Downing Street, the White House, the Reichstag, the Palais de Versailles. See what our leaders are saying. I think I can open my jacket a bit. Merino wool, guys. Merino wool. Very nice. Very soft. Don't have to wear long sleeve underneath. So the scientific advisory group of experts, the cabal of scientific priests who advise the government and have been advising the government during this pandemic, have stated categorically that we need another full lockdown, as in full quarantine, as in full house arrest, as in, you remember March last year? Whoo! Abandoned cities, hospitality industry down the shitter, like a big unwanted turd. The thought of people socializing, having fun, having a beer, having a glass of wine, smoking a few cigarettes, chatting, hugging, talking. Throw that idea down the shitter. I still maintain my stance that, sorry, before let me just stick to the point. America isn't too far behind Europe now. We're an Omicron continent now. Omicron area. And America is so far only about 2-3% of their cases are Optimus Prime. Most of theirs are still Mississippi Delta. So while America is still mostly in the Mississippi Delta variant, and we're in the Optimus Prime variant with a threat of the Megatron variant, America is going to follow suit a couple of weeks later, because monkey see, monkey do. A control freak isn't going to allow another nation's control freak to enjoy all that control, iron fist control, without doing it themselves. Now, I was watching Peppa Pig with my 2-year-old, and I know all the names now. And Madame Gazelle is their teacher at their little nursery school thing. It's a school, I think. And she's like, "So, okay, children, what would you like to do when you grow up?" And all the kids are like, "Oh yeah, I want to be a firefighter, so I can," she's like, "Very good. So I can rescue people out of buildings and tell them what to do." And then someone goes, "I want to be a teacher, so I can help children and teach them and also tell them what to do." And Madame Gazelle's like, "Oh, you know, children, there's more to life than telling people what to do." And then one of them goes, "I want to be a farmer, because I can, look after all the animals and plow the fields. And with the animals, I can tell them what to do." And you're getting my point here. Madame Gazelle's getting increasingly nervous. She's all fraternité, égalité, and liberté. Brotherhood, equality, and freedom. And she was quite despondent that all her school kids wanted to tell people what to do. Now, a lot of time in politics, the very people that want to be in power or want to be in politics shouldn't be allowed anywhere near power, shouldn't be allowed anywhere near politics. They become wretched. They become expedient instead of doing what's right. They're easy to blackmail, because a lot of them have greeds and habits and lusts, which makes them easy to honey trap. Next thing you know, politicians are corrupt. They're owned by corporations. They might even be owned by the intelligence services of other nations. Not going to go there. Bit of a conspiracy theory. Not going to go there. But if there's a chance to lock down, they're going to take it. If there's a chance to make people stay at home, they're going to take it. If there's a chance to be really influential and powerful and order people, say, "Oh, we know Christmas is a celebration of the Son of God and St. Nicholas giving gifts to the poor children, venerate the children," smiles on the children's faces about, opening gifts on Christmas morning under the tree. All that will be swept aside by the new diktat from the commissars in SAGE, Soviet Advisory Group. So the very next few days are going to be very interesting, and I'll tell you why. Omicron is going like that. And you remember when we used to measure how bad the pandemic was on the statistics of deaths? How many dead? It's like a big event, a big happening, big terrorist attack. Oh shit! First thing you look at, how many dead? That school shooting, that's a bad number of dead. But because the government doesn't have a bad number of dead, I think yesterday 111 people died from the coof. 111 people out of 70 million. I think more people died farting yesterday. I'm being facetious, I am, but if I come across as facetious, it's entirely on purpose. The next few days with Omicron going like that, people are panicking, people are hysterical. People literally think that if they see you not wearing a mask, that you're murdering their granny. They think that you're selfish, you're not a community-minded person. Where, you know, a lot of the time, I got challenged again today in Walkden for not wearing the mask. And you have to very quickly judge, is the other person intelligent enough to understand you saying, actually, sir, I'm being the most community-spirited person by being a proud member of the unofficial control group. I'm here in case this is all wrong. Some of us are maybe not going to take definitely not going to take the voluntary medication. And please respect me as an individual in Great Britain, a great British subject like you are, sir. We're going to get through this. But they don't. All they say is, where's your mask? And I feel like saying, sorry mate, left at your mum's house last night. But I don't, because that's rude, creates more antagonism. Speaking of antagonism, as I ran in front of the J. Edgar Hoover FBI headquarters, looks just like it. Have a look at the J. Edgar Hoover FBI headquarters in Washington, D.C. It looks just like that. In London right now, there's a massive anti-lockdown protest, anti-vax mandates. People are going to be outside Downing Street, which is our version of the White House. And I foresee there's going to be probably tens of thousands of people, because it's getting a bit silly now. The penny is starting to drop for the normies, for the everyday people. Again, it's very important to reiterate this again and again. I have nothing against people who have chosen voluntarily to take the medication. They may feel, oh, I'm very obese. That could fuck me up. I better take the medication. Or they might say, oh, I'm very elderly. I'm in my 80s. I'm in my late 70s. Better take the medication. Risk reward. And that's fair enough. We're not fascists. We're not here to say you're not allowed to take medication, but we're here to say that no one, whether it's the admin staff that work for you in government, whether it's your family, whether it's your job, does anyone really have the divine right of God to force you to take something which is quite different to previous versions of the sheep dip? No, they don't. And one thing I really want to express to my viewers, my darling viewers, is don't be rude, don't be antagonistic, respect the fear of the public, respect their desire to take precautions, because every single person, to paraphrase Socrates, is going through something very dark and very deep and very personal and very difficult, and we should try and help each other. Like Charles Bukowski also said, to paraphrase him, Charles Bukowski said, like, we're all suffering, we're all going to die, we're all struggling with existentialism and family and love and our own inadequacy, our own shame, our own feelings of self-hatred. We're all struggling with that. You'd think we'd all come together and hug, but instead we're killing each other. Instead we're putting each other into quarantine camps. Instead we're banning people from traveling. Instead we're sacking nurses from hospital at a time where we need nurses to look after the elderly and the obese. And we're saying, no, you're not allowed to work because you've not had the voluntary medication. What would King Leonidas say to this? What would Jesus Christ say to this? What would the pantheon of Indian gods say to this? What would Ganesh or Vishnu say to this? What would Yahweh from the Old Testament say to this? I don't know. Guys. oh shit, I'm not going to talk about theology, but I've done a little bit more A little bit more reading into the prophetic book, the one that says, these are the things that shall come to pass. Horses, pale horses, red horses, warrior of God with burning eyes and legs of fucking lava. It's a good read. It's interesting. But I'm an optimist. You know, I see beauty, I see truth, I see love, I see brotherhood, I see people helping each other. I see the best things in life I see around me, not just with my family, my children, with my friends, with stories of heroism, stories of decency, stories of people being good, coming together. So let's try and end it always on a joyful, positive note. Be joyful, be happy, lead by example. To those who are terrified, be a shining beacon of courage, be a shining beacon of confidence, be a shining beacon of love. Don't fight with people. I need to be careful, because there is a temptation, like you become an egomaniac. You think wow, look, 15,000 people are going to watch this, and you think you're important. I'm shit. I'm pathetic. I'm a coward. I'm a bully. I'm a narcissist. I need validation. I'm nothing compared to big things. I am literally just a broken human being doing my best. And I know many of you feel the same way. I think the human experience for all of us is very, very similar. Very similar. So there was a bit of people wondering, why do I put myself down? It's not putting myself down, it's preventing myself becoming an egomaniac. I'm not putting myself down, I'm telling you the truth. And it's the truth that more people should say about themselves, especially people in the media, people who get beautiful comments written about them. And I thank every single one of you that writes nice things to me, but I am a shit. And I'm not worthy, and I don't deserve all the love and all the praise, though it is welcome. And of course, we all need a little bit of love and praise. Otherwise, we get dejected. But on this note, guys, it's a beautiful sunny day. Helios has blessed me with his presence. Having a good squint. I haven't worn sunglasses for years. The reason being, we don't get that much sun in this country, and I don't want to prevent those photons going in. Now, on that photonic note, see the light, see the sky, see the building, see the nice uniformity of the windows. On that note, guys, have a great weekend. We'll see what happens in the next few days. Are they going to lock down Christmas? Are they going to lock down New Year? Are they going to go hard against the protesters? Is there going to be this Hegelian dialectic? Although I found out, a friend of mine, Dan, posted something saying that Arthur Schopenhauer, who is a king of thinking, he did not rate Hegel. He thought Hegel was a piece of shit, a charlatan and a fraud. I don't know. 13 minutes, that's enough, guys. Have a great weekend. This is Charlie Veitch.